making their way up towards nobody. It looks like there could be a fight on his hands, but nobody. Ooh, he spotted them down below. The info's there for EDG, and the opening pick is too, but a trade back as Loud look to quicken the pace towards this site. Nobody's tucked into the corner, has an opportunity to catch him on the way, but again, just fades back. Nice shot by QCK. The advantage now for Loud, but the players have fully rotated in. And EDG will attempt this retake moments from now when this wall falls, or when they step right on through it. The spams the game for now, and a wide swing from QCK opens up all the space. Loud have got their pistol in the bag. We can see EDG have fully stacked up that site. As you can see, Loud are not looking to commit blindly. Have spread back out and found some space. From EDG, everybody still patiently waiting on A, and now's their chance to get some value. One kill is all they'll get.
As an Aspas replacement, but when you're coming up against a player like Kankan, you need that star power. Already though, Smoggy off to a flying start. Cowanzine is dropped, Sova gone. And it's definitely going to make things a little bit more difficult now that you don't have your initiator.
Yeah, one of the things they've been struggling with is QCK getting into sites, and without having a Sova to reveal them up, it's going to be a bit tougher. Now no flank.
Pretty much boxed in once again. The same push has come through from Chichu. Nice work from QCK though. That'll be Kankan down, making this one at least a little bit more competitive. Trying to get a bit more aggressive as he's going to go through the utility that has been placed down. That flank is the major danger, but with how far forward they've actually gone, I don't know if there's anybody that can actually be picked off. He needs to go huge from this position, and while it's only going to be the one kill, there comes Chichu in from behind, and Les is left to try and clutch this 1 versus 3. There probably isn't anybody else you'd want, but even he can't win out that one.
Going to be ideal for the fight back through. The plant seems to be secured, the cove broken, and a snake bite down, but that's not going to deter them. Now it's time to fight back in, and they've already lost their entry man. Kankan down. Cowanzine still in position. The Bladestorm looking to find value. Players up top as well. I mean, Loud are not playing a retake on this. They're not trying to deny the defuse. They're trying to deny any boots on the ground. But they've lost a few fights. 2Es is very low. They've got to be extremely careful here, and with Les down even more so. Sonic dropped, and it's only the 30 HP 2Es left to try and close this round out. Already being stuck to halfway. 2Es needs to time this just right, and the shot is perfect.
Play.
I wonder what the idea here is. Maybe a flash from afar to allow him to swing around the corner. Maybe he'll just go for it. Just the one to be found, that's it.
There's a pocket of space. Kankan has managed to survive at the back. But now there's a rotation in the other direction once more. Still a player lurking around this position. Howdong waiting patiently, but he has to be careful that he's not caught out.
30 seconds
there are a lot
left.
of players pushing from a lot of different angles. He might just, no, he's missed the timing just by a millimeter. That's enough, and actually, Chichu's now gone down. Again, this round is starting to get really dangerous. There are so many angles he has to be careful of, and Les is going to win that first. Howdong caught in no man's land, and for 4v3, it might be down to just one. 2Es waiting patiently. Loud have managed to recover from a position that looked really dangerous to making this round look comfortable. He wants to kill. He's gunning for blood, and he's going to get it as well. Might even get a tag onto Smoggy, not far away. Nobody's been having a bleak time over on this A side. Smoggy does well, but he has to give it up. The Reckoning is going to force him back completely, and I imagine we're going to see, yeah, it's an up-top plant, because they're just going to play this one passive. You want to go for a lockdown? Sure. We're going to be sitting so far back that it's not even going to matter. And I'm also starting to have a look at that rotation coming through from Les. He's looking to backstab them.
He's going to be caught. That's the only downside, but maybe they'll think he's around middle, not up here. No, they're checking it, and he's won the fight with 2 snake bites in a post plant. You'd imagine he'd be setting up for that right now, but instead they're committing more resources with 2Es moving through mid. This is a counter to what EDG just put through. A lockdown used, but their back is now wide open. And as they push forward, Les is doing exactly the same. Snake bite up top just to secure no defuse, but there's no one near the defuse, no one near the spike. In fact, as 2Es is about to realize, swinging into heavy traffic, and you know, it's not nice to have 4 kills in a round.
There, let's not beat around the bush. Well, Chichu's at least going to get one, and no trade. Actually, the high tide kind of helping them out here. Another one for Howdong, but Sadak has found 2 in response.
Yeah, 2Es hasn't had the best round with his util there, chopping up the map to stop them from being able to keep control of mid, but EDG took it by the reins. Chichu on the flank. Good position, but Sadak is still up, and he's on his way back, so that util is going to be online. Has to be broken. Now they know. Now they're ready for the fight, and a little closer than expected. It's Cowanzine looking to take Chichu down yet again. And on this angle, he's not losing it. Clean shot to the head. Viper's Pit went up and online, and that is stopping any chance of them defusing. Surely, they've got to... Oh, that's actually a nice recon up top. It hasn't caught him, but it's given away that he's there. Maybe the spams can find value. Kankan's got to wait a moment as nobody steps forward. He's dodging the spam, but Kawanzin steps in on an unexpected play. Even the Pit dropped in the end for Les to find that kill. Find those missing pieces. EDG are searching frantically. It's a Hunter's Fury pulled out of the bag. Not finding its mark just yet. Some damage, but Sadik and Les quickly trade that back. Very few defenders left standing. In fact, now just one. Smoggy's on all fours. Aodong tries to get back towards him, but he can't land a single shot.
Aodong doesn't even have any shields here. That's how bleak this is at the moment, and they just can't catch a break. Not even connecting their shots at this point. No one can even hit a bullet. I think they're mentally boomed. I don't even know if they'll get a kill this round. No, it's nothing. It's a flawless round 10.5. It has not been a good start. Still, potential of a turnaround in the next map, and at least maybe some life in this pistol round. They are going to be able to get off to a strong start. Les looking to find one back, so clean with it. They've got to be careful not to let this one slip away. Already looking like it could happen. Chichu eventually will be able to find one. Kawanzin, he's very close. And I almost feel like Chichu's tempting fate. They have got themselves in a massively advantageous position, though. An open plant that normally you could only dream of. Multiple positions. Actually, I think the cross maybe missed here. The headshot wasn't even needed, but he has managed to find that first kill.
There's no chance, though. With the time so low, look how far back they're playing. Still with a reveal. You'd have to force one of the fights. Smoggy's already tucked in. At this stage, miracle work needed. 45 HP as well. Nobody cleans it up. And there it is, Tom. Although, actually, the timing is kind of poor here as he goes through the wall. Kawanzin's waiting. Now the spike's down. There's a rifle there, but it can't be retrieved. Chichu's lurking around mid to catch those rotates, but he's going to be spotted in a second. In fact, spotted now. Now he's stuck, and there's players swinging from all directions. Loud all of a sudden are in a 5v3. 12 seconds left as the spike is planted. At least they can breathe a sigh of relief. The clock is now on their side, and the players pushing back in haven't got big weapons. Even the kill they got on mid was just a sheriff, so nothing big retrieved. Kawanzin already fallen. Okay, EDG are starting to get their hands on the reins again. It's back under control. It's not looking too scary, although a couple players are low. The time is ticking. Oh no, it's only one. Kankan, this is his chance. His aim labs, right? He just needs to hit a few shots, and it's Sadik again. Well, fair play.
He's got an Odin in mid. He's got Odin. Okay, Kankan's managed to get to. Maybe, no, who are we even kidding? Nah. There's so much still that needs to be done. Still 3 players standing for either side. The early battles at least being even. I thought the Odin had a possibility. QCK, neither has spotted the other. Kankan is just literally next to both of them. They've all walked past. If anybody turns around, they're just going to see him sat on a perch. There we go. Eventually goes down. Smoggy again has traded, though. It's the players with the weapons. Still, that push-up from Tuiz and obviously the turret no longer online. As they do look to head in towards this A site. The wraparound's coming. You can see Les is just waiting, watching, buying extra time, even putting the wall up just to slow them down that little bit further. This is all an attempt to try and just give opportunities to his teammates. At this stage, he should know exactly where these players are coming from. The snakebite again, just to make them that little bit weaker as Tuiz continues his sneaky little play around the back. His opponent's none the wiser that he's going to be right up behind them. First kill's free, and he'll close it as well. It has been a map to forget for the side of EDG as Loud come in with one of the most dominant, if not the most dominant performance we've seen in the tournament so far. QCK already, as said, is looking good on the last map, looking to try and take control. And it's Les and Aodong with the first couple, but Loud have come out on top.
Still a bit of a struggle to get in towards B main, and well, Spike dropped. Everybody split up, and it's only Kankan left. He's fired off to find Kawanzin the first, but a double peek quickly secures the round for Loud. The shots don't land, a flash in hand, and it almost cost him his life. But the timing was good. With Haodong down, the heal can be found by QCK, and he's out of there, actually. He's just going to give up the control entirely.
Yeah, not wanting to try and stick around versus the pistols. The thing is, though, the B site is under the control of their opponents. They don't really have the cipher that we've seen from many others, from Chichu on the other side, that gives them that extra bit of information. We've seen a lot of teams really utilize the cipher on this map. Less, though, executing Kankan. He was one of the major dangers. Look at the rest of the weaponry that's available for EDG, and it definitely isn't pretty.
Take flight.
Even an extra kill or two, though, in this post plant could be huge.
Well, this is it, especially with the plant spot, right? Like, this is all about spamming. The downside is two classics, not really going to have the best at times. Nobody know where to go. Found an angle eventually and a kill. But Chichu on another. Now there's a real chance for damage. Shock dart close, and the spray doesn't land. Kawanzin's now the last man standing. He might not even be able to win this anymore. If he does, it's going to be at a heavy, heavy cost, and he's out.
Fair play. That was a point I had absolutely no belief in the fact that EDG would be able to take that home. Already getting themselves a MasterCard Thrifty, and that's going to be a huge boost to the confidence.
Decent shock dart as well, some damage done. EDG on their way through, though. They will make the A play with QCK securing mid and now looking to move forward. This is where I expect to run it back, and indeed, it's already popped. He's on his way through. Peak is good for some damage. QCK focused on the site, gets dropped eventually, but he's back in the fight now. Alongside Kawanzin, who's just burned up all his util. You know, that flash didn't manage to root anyone out of position, but the molly certainly has. They're all low and, well, sat around the same position, just nobody who's up on full. He's the first to swing, post on the wide angle, and find quite a bit of control for himself. The plant still to be secured with 15 seconds. They need to find a safe haven to get that done, and it's the corner up close. Nobody has to hold strong. With him down, the round is already done. You'd imagine. Come on, there we go.
Yeah, I saw Sadak on 1 HP, and there was a moment. Retake.
Might be one player shy. Chichu was patient. An angle that was checked before many times by Loud on the way back through, but they decided to leave it open this time. That's going to delay the rotates to A, and even allow EDG to get into position on the post plants. Although Chichu might not be there to help them out, I don't think he's expecting QCK to be quite that close. And we'll take him out of the retake for a while, buy some time for the squad of EDG to bunker down. They don't know where these players from the side of Loud are. I mean, again, QCK is on the other side of the universe.
The paranoia could be perfect.
They've gambled it the right way, but there's no one to follow up on it. There's no one there. QCK is caught. Okay, Haodong's in a good position, only the one to be found. They know where Smoggy is, so they're holding the angle. Clean as can be. Nobody, though, still holding strong. He sees the shoulder, but he can't get the arrow off. Two players pushing up, but I don't know that he has a way out this time. Stun was good, and they're closing the distance with a Phoenix flash soon to round the corner, and Chichu's in so much trouble. But in the meantime, the spike's being planted, so Loud again have to go for the retake, but as we've said, they're pretty happy with that.
Yeah, they've done really well to isolate the flank every single time. Chichu hasn't managed to really get anything, and now it's up to the heroes on the other side to try and hold this one down. QCK off to a flyer. Kankan waiting on the corner, looks away, still manages to snap back, but again, it comes down to one. Nobody already spawning the first, just looking to try and wrap back around into that 1v1. The dart should reveal the player on the spike, knows exactly where Sadak is. I'm waiting for him to try and tap that. It's going to come down to one, and Sadak.
35 seconds left on the clock while he's creeping up elbow. We see the B site under heavy threat. Last in the corner. He hasn't been pushed out of it, but now he's being spotted. This could spell danger. Nobody being tracked. And he's down low. So is Haodong. Everybody, in fact, has seen their fair share of combat. Haodong, though, wants to take down less. Forced forward, and Tui's was waiting. A quick double for him. A triple, in fact. And it looks like it's all sealed.
10 seconds left.
QCK even popped the ulti as well. He's running it back and taking down Smoggy.
Chichu's desperately hoping to try and find something, but you expect it to be searched for, and it may not even be needed. The flash from QCK is also just perfect. Haodong low, and they're waiting. Les is just watching. He knows that Chichu's eventually going to try and make his move. The fact is, Loud at this point are just reading the script. A paranoia into the back, the blinded player stuck, a Molotov that they step into. This is all just perfect. Loud can do no wrong, and Howdong, he has to wipe the entire squad, and QCK is instant. Trying to find an opening kill. That's one of the things that EDG have pretty much failed to get in almost every single round after shock and spam! What from Kawazine? He just predicted where his opponent was going to go. Run it back now in. Utility set up to try and play QCK into position. They're watching for it, but he still takes down Kankan. That advantage was never had. The spam almost eliminating Howdong. Wallbang in. It's just one left. They're cleaning house.
Under on the back of the reveal. This is going to be big. That's caught quite a lot of players, even towards elbow. It's keeping Kankan in position. The ult was used. Smoggy can be revived. So Loud might want to compete for mid control. Maybe this can work out for EDG to force another fight. Instead, Kawazine wants to try to get a little angle. He's got a spam on it, but he's traded out. That's what EDG wanted. The man advantage sits in their favor as they move towards B, and they're bypassing this Viper's Pit entirely. Sadik needs to be careful here. He's playing a risky game up against Kankan. The flank is underway as well. Look, Chichu's thread the needle straight through.
Yeah, the thing is, it might actually end up banned from. I think the steps will be heard, so he should be able to catch Tui's this time.
Sadik can stop it.
He's been expected, and even still, it's looking like they might finally get another round. Not quite anything for Sadik, and now it's left on to Les, finally.
Magic smokes her down. The retake's underway. Flank spotted as well. Loud have a good idea of exactly what EDG are trying to do. The crunch comes in and they're ready. Kankan dropped right away, but a quick fight back. EDG still have some life in them with Smoggy picking up another. It's down to a 2v2, but QCK stands strong. Nice shot by Smoggy, but the molly at his feet. Round here represents a chance to put the foot down, at least make this scoreline a little bit closer. But again, the man winning those opening duels doesn't change. He's taken damage and now finally dropped. And Kankan's made it out a lot. Kawazine's dead to the nade. He just stood in it. Smoggy's taken down less. Okay, well, it started out poorly, but it's been recovered. It was starting to be recovered nicely by the side of EDG. Not again. Not in rounds like this. Chichu, the player pushes a smoke against him, and he wins it. Come on. Loud just can't lose.
No, not a third time.
Script
Not a
is
third
right,
time.
and it's not for EDG.
Got 3 kills. Smoggy, flash is good, but Les is there, playing counter once again. Chichu about to be under some serious pressure. They're trying to counter out QCK, but he ain't stopping. He knows there's a guy stuck in the corner, and he's going to clear him out and take down Kankan as well. This man has started off this map in real form, and he's looking to finish it in the same way. Kawazine is going to put another in the dirt. It's left all onto nobody, and the fact is nobody is standing in Loud's way.